There are 350 statistics students at Macomb Community College who have a mean grade point average of 2.8 and a standard deviation of 0.6. Which of the following grade point averages would be an unusual grade for a statistics student at MCC? Would it be A, 3.5, B, 2.7, C, 1.7, D, 1.5, or E, all of the above? Before we begin to solve for this problem, let's review the definition of standard deviation. The standard deviation of a set of sample values is a measure of variation of values about the mean. In this case, the farther or higher the value from the mean, the more unusual it's going to be. Let's look at the problem. And it says we have a mean grade point average of 2.8. So that's going to be key when we're trying to figure out the values here. The first thing we need to do is look at answer A that they've given us. That's 3.5. And we're going to want to subtract the mean grade point average from that to see how far away they are. 3.5 minus 2.8 equals 0.7. Next, we're going to look at the second answer they've given us, 2.7. Again, we need to take the mean grade point average, 2.8, and subtract 2.7 from that. And we come out with the value of 0.1. C, the answer that they gave us that could be an option, was 1.7. Again, we need to take our grade point average of 2.8 and subtract 1.7. That gives us a value of 1.1. The last possible option with numbers was letter D, 1.5. So we will take our mean grade point average, 2.8, and subtract 1.5. The answer we get here would be 1.3. What we need to do now is look at the greatest deviation from the mean. Our mean point was 2.8. That was the mean grade point average. We took our answers, and here we subtracted 2.8. That's only 0.7. 2.8 minus 2.7 was 0.1. The grade here was 1.7, so we had to take our mean of 2.8 and subtract 1.7. That was 1.1. Then the grade point average here was 1.5, so we had to take our mean of 2.8 and subtract 1.5. Remember, the higher the value from the mean, the more unusual it would be. 1.3 is the greatest deviation from the mean. The greatest or the highest deviation from the mean. So this would be your most unusual grade. So your answer here then is D. 1.5.